But we got to get out of it safely. That's what we're going to talk about now. It's time for the 8:30 High Beam here on the BT Morning Show, and we welcome Kelly Snyder from Safe Communities Coalition. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well.
We're just urging the animals to get out of that place safely because you guys do keep track, of course, and we want everybody to do their traveling and live their lives as safely as possible, and that's kind of what the coalition's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. Our goal is to reduce fatalities and serious crashes in Tuscarawas County.
Well, that being said, summertime, obviously, you're going to have more travel, and it's been a kind of an up and down year, and unfortunately, we have lost 3 or 4 people and had some serious crashes, have we not?
We have, unfortunately. We started out, I thought we were good, doing well, and then we had one fatal crash in April, another one in June, 3 more in July, and another one in August. So we are up to a total of 6 fatal crashes with 7 fatalities.
Well, none of them are a good thing. We do want to keep the numbers down, though. I think, are we on pace to perhaps be under last year's number?
We could be.
Yeah.
So we hope. We had 11 fatals last year, so I definitely hope we stay under that. But we still have the cold weather coming up, deer season. You just never know. But yes, 1 fatal crash is one too many.
That's true. And taking safety measures is certainly something to try to help prevent that, whether it be a helmet on a motorcycle or a belt in a car or a truck, and I think we're kind of looking at that as a focus right now, aren't you?
Yes. So we just had our drive sober get pulled over kickoff, and so we're talking about impaired driving, and then we're also talking about the helmets, the seatbelts, and always distracted driving. Distracted driving is a hard statistic to really find, just because it's hard to prove, but we know that it's happening. And we know that it's happening every single day. So, our focus is definitely, helmets, motorcycle safety, wearing those seatbelts. That's something you can do every single day. Every time you get in the car, just like brushing your teeth when you get up in the morning. So, we always say, make it a habit, just like brushing your teeth or tying your shoes.
I do both of those pretty much all the time. Yeah. And that's about all you can. I mean, you cannot jump in the car with somebody and go, look, put the phone down, buckle your seatbelt, pay attention. But you can give that message enough times that maybe it'll come through without being face to face. Is that Is that it?
That is the hope.
Yeah.
Yes, and just get that education out there to and in one of the things we did for our drive sober get pulled over kickoff is I went back and looked at the stats for impaired driving, which could be alcohol, it could be drugs, and it could be prescription drugs. And we looked from 2017 to December 31st of 2020. And during that time, we had 50 fatal crashes. Out of those 50 fatal crashes, 30 of those fatal crashes were due to impairment, OVI related, which is 60%.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the fatalities, we had 56 fatalities, and 35 of them were from impaired crashes. So that's 63% of our fatalities were due to impairment. And that's just, that's so preventable. And, we just want to get out there and educate the public and, talk about the reality of locally here, this is what's happening.
Yeah, and if there's any question at all, just don't. I mean, that may sound inconvenient, but it's
right.
a lot less inconvenient than having a crash, for sure.
Absolutely.
So what campaigns are coming up? I know you've got something involving students that's about to happen.
We do. I'm so excited. With school back in, we are kicking off our State Farm distracted driving billboard contest. So last week I sent out letters to all the local schools, and we are encouraging students to create their own distracted driving billboard artwork using either graphic design, drawings, painting, photography, whatever they choose to do their artwork. And we will have a panel of judges from the coalition who will look at them and we'll judge them based on relevance, creativity, originality, and that strong distracted driving message. And then the winners We'll select 2 winners. Each winner will receive $250 personally, and then they'll also receive another $250 that goes towards the school, and they'll get their billboard put on to the, a billboard close to their school. We try to get them as close as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, our grant that we received for this was $5,000. So we'll be able to keep those billboards up there for quite a while. So we're really excited about that.
Good. And that draws attention because people say, hey, there's so-and-so's billboard that they won.
Right.
And maybe, draw more attention than even another one might along the road.
Absolutely. And the deadline for entries is September 22nd. And if anybody has any questions or anything like that, they can just call me here at the Tuscarawas County Health Department, and I will get those answered. And we're looking forward to. We hope that we can get some participation from each school and have a great contest.
What is your extension there?
My extension is 182.
All right, just so we don't bother other people.
Yep.
Now let's talk about the coalition for a minute. You're still meeting via Zoom. That started with the pandemic, but I don't think those things are ever going to maybe totally end now.
Right.
And it's a good idea, but you've been having some good participation, it sounds like.
We have. We just had our coalition meeting last Wednesday, and we had about 20 people there, and we did meet virtually. Eventually, hopefully we can go to meeting in person, but I think we will always keep the virtual option there so people can choose. We just have to look at the numbers and make sure that it's safe to meet in person. Like I said, we'll keep that virtual option there. But, anyone who's interested in traffic safety in Tuscarawas County is welcome to attend. The more people we can get, the more, of these issues we can discuss and look at different parts of the county and what kind of education is needed in each part of the county and, what they're seeing out, where you're from and what you're seeing in your area. It's so helpful.
Yeah, and bounce some ideas because, that might lead to the formation of a great idea.
Absolutely.
How does somebody get involved with that, and who are some of the people that are involved? I know you with the health department and the highway patrol. Who else is kind of involved in a core sense?
So we have Operation Lifesaver. We have motorcycle safety. We have, ODOT's there, the county engineers there. We have, educators that come. We have concerned citizens, local law enforcement, from all aspects of the county. Our partners are all so important to us, and we're so thankful for all of them. And it's great because we do have a well-rounded coalition. We have high school educators. We have college-level educators. We have, and like I said, we have concerned citizens who just join and talk about, what we're seeing. We have the Anti-Drug Coalition is involved, and it all works really well together because you're getting people from all different aspects.
Anybody with a passion who wants to be involved is going to be valuable, I would think.
Absolutely.
Kelly, you're heavily involved, so we thank you for doing that because that's on top of your real job.
Yes. And thank you so much for having us and giving us this opportunity.
No problem. How about we talk again next month?
That sounds great.
Okay. Hey, thanks. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Kelly Snyder from the Safe Communities Coalition talking safety here on the BT Morning Show.